Little Mac is one of, if not the worst character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Worst character in the game.
Little Mac, probably Little Mac.
Yeah, Little Mac.
Little Mac. Long story short, he kind of fucking sucks.
Even if you go on YouTube and search in Super Smash Bros. Bottom tier characters, meaning the worst ranked characters in the game, Little Mac will come up as like all of the thumbnails. He has some really strong moves where if you hit your opponent, they just evaporate.
Yeah, you have to watch out.
Oh no! Reading L! Goodbye, my friend!
But to make sure he wasn't too overpowered, Nintendo just kind of made him garbage at everything else. He can't recover back to stage like most characters. He can't go off stage to attack people like most characters. So you just have to stand there and watch as your opponents come all the way back to the stage. And every Smash Bros. Character has attacks they can do in the air called aerials. But Little Mac's aerials are kind of just a joke. Oh no! They do nothing! So, I thought I would try and win a Smash Bros. Tournament with him.
Friends for like...
Oh my... What the fuck is going on? Was he genuinely hitting you in the...
Everyone knows this anyway.
The first step for me was learning the basic combos. Luckily for me, Little Mac sucks so much that he doesn't really have many combos, so it didn't take too long to learn. Just like learning any technique if you were doing martial arts or sports, after practicing by myself, I wanted to test out these techniques in a not so serious match to see if I could do them. Playing against the computers in Super Smash Bros. Is perfect for this and can really develop your muscle memory in a good way. Once you're in a tournament doing the real thing, you're really relying so much on what you've trained your brain to automatically do. It's not like you have heaps of time to think through every decision you make like a classical chess match or something. Smash Bros. Is a fight where you're constantly reacting to things in milliseconds.
I call it cruise control because you don't have time to think in a fight. If you're trying to think, you're missing the opportunity. So that's how I see it.
Have you ever been driving your car or riding your bike and your head is just off thinking about like how good cookies and cream ice cream is or something, and then boom, suddenly you're just at your destination? This happens to me a lot, especially like if I'm driving back home, something I've done over and over again. It's because your autopilot can do some really complicated things just all by itself. It's kind of crazy how many things you do every day that you don't actually need to consciously think through the entire process because your brain's just like, hey, don't worry, bro. I got this. We've done this before. So that is why it is so important for me to develop these good habits early on. We are gonna practice. Let's see how good I am. So I decided to take my Little Mac online to verse some real people, and I kept track of like my win-loss record, so I could look at it now at the start of my training arc, and then hopefully look at it again in the future, and it would have been a better win-loss ratio. Let's see if I'm the best Little Mac. If I lose this, then I'm not even the best Little Mac I know, which is kind of embarrassing. Here we go. Bit of a boxing match, bit of 1v1. Yep. I know that covers the platform now. Alright, I need to work on that. Oh, what? No, I'm not losing to Magdino. No, I lost to Magdino. No, that's so embarrassing. Okay, I've got some practice to do. I've got some practice. Hold on, rematch me. Let me go back to my roots. Focus on the combos. There we go. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're dead! Alright, best of 3. Final game between us two. Ah! No. No. I can still win. Okay, the Max still has some work. I ended the first day of versing people with 14 wins and 12 losses. Not too bad, but certainly not good enough to win a Smash Bros. Tournament. But something absolutely crazy happened while I was streaming, which gave me a bit of hope for the future. Yo, Peanut! Is that the second best Little Mac in the world? Okay, guys, if you actually don't know, Peanut, who just rated, is the best Little Mac player in the entire world.
Now you're 2 stocks behind. Oh no. Oh no.
Do it to him.
Oh, your jump's gone. Yeah, you gotta air dodge. Yeah. Oh, you got
mix!
Peanut, maybe I'll practice more and then get some good VODs. Maybe will you do like a coaching session or something? You're down? Yeah, that'd be so sick. Okay, so I got on the grind. I started playing so I could hopefully find some tough opponents, save the replays of me versing them, and go over it with Peanut and analyze them together. Check out this video, how to master Little Mac. I am ready to learn. I've been playing since around 12 o'clock. It is now 5 p.m. and getting dark outside. I wish I could keep playing, honestly, but I need to make dinner and I've got volleyball in like an hour and a half. So I guess I should get to it. I'm going to play one more though. It's 9:45 p.m. and I keep losing to this King Dedede. I think it's like 5 or 6 in a row or something. But yeah, it is pretty late as you can see. So I might give it one more. Oh my. Nope. Lost again. It's been chill though. It's been fun. I've been listening to Ratatouille. I don't ask me why. I do have my coaching with Peanut tomorrow, so that is exciting. I'll definitely show him a match versus that King Dedede and a few others. So hopefully that will help out. I'm looking forward to it.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. The coaching session with Peanut went better than expected. We looked at 3 minutes of gameplay from me, and he talked about it for 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is crazy and shows how much I have to learn.
When you ride the slant up, it's easier to two-frame because they can hit max hurtbox in his fist, like, on his way up through the stage. Like
here. So it's actually even better, like, no matter what.
Yeah, so it's even better to just kind of, like, go over here. But you start your up B too high up, so you actually go past here. And you would have been dead if you did down tilt earlier. Because, you're all the way up here. But he just did it slightly too late. So I would just try to practice the up B spacing here.
I feel like it helped a lot that I came in with some questions that I wrote down, because then I was able to get really specific answers on things that I was struggling with the most, and maybe things I'm like, I don't know, there's situations where you just don't know what you're supposed to even be thinking in the first place. Things like his ledge trap process, which he went through extensively.
If I notice that they're holding on the ledge too much, like they're scared to commit to a get up option, you can just down tilt it. Down tilt's frame 3.
Yeah.
Jab frame 1, first hit of F tilt's frame 4, second hit's frame 12, down tilt's frame 3. I forget what up tilt is. I think it's like 8 to 12.
He's quick.
You can do down tilt, and it'll also true combo into itself. You can do down tilt, side B, down tilt, KO punch.
When they're on the ledge?
Yeah.
He even taught me that there's some use to Little Mac aerials, like 80% around forward air could lead into a tech chase, which I'm so excited to do. I can even do down throw into side B if they're DIing out because they're scared. Of course, could do down throw into up B if they're holding in. Also up B and then drift sideways. Down smash to two frame to neutral air out of combo into dash attack, and then it's like reverse the input for up B. So it's fighting game characters up B and then parry that and then down tilt it out of shield more. Thank you so much. I'm keen.
I hope there was enough to learn.
Yeah, there was. I've got a few things. Alright, I finished my coaching session with Peanut, which was amazing. If you want to get coached by Peanut yourself, then go check out his Metafire. No matter what character you play, he will give you advice, and great advice, trust me. I learned a lot. I continued to practice for hours every day, looking at my notes and choosing something to focus on for each game to build up that good muscle memory. I played no other video games, I played as no other characters. If I had a moment to myself, like in the car or just chilling on the couch, I would just be playing Smash Bros in my head, repeating stuff over and over like I was Beth out of frickin' The Queen's Gambit or something. Until eventually, it was time for the big day. Alright guys, today is the final day of practicing Little Mac. I'm going to a tournament tonight, So let's see how I do. Last time I think I had 14 wins, 12 losses over the stream. Yep, there it is right there. We'll see if we can beat it this time. Alright, from 14 wins, 12 losses to 14 wins, 4 losses. Pretty good. Pretty good. Exactly 32 people had entered this tournament, and before I knew it, things were underway. My first opponent was Patanox, and when he heard I was playing as Little Mac, he also decided he wanted to play Little Mac against me, and it was very fun. We were kind of joking around.
What the fuck? What's that?
My upbeat, man. Which I was definitely down for because it kind of relieved some anxiety because, well, Little Mac sucks. Surely I can beat him. My main focus of the match was just exploiting Little Mac's recovery back to the stage, and, well, it worked. Which was great, but also concerning because I know that these tournament players are looking to do the exact same thing back to me. I had proved myself as the best Little Mac when he then switched to his Yoshi. But my confidence was still high, which led to me pulling off some crazy stuff, even using Little Mac's aerials, just like Peanut had taught me. Confidence is huge at a Smash Bros tournament. This is a competition where you are on your own. There are no teammates and no coach trying to support you and remind you of your game plan. Matches are a psychological battle with yourself just as much as you are battling your opponent's character on the screen. And if you lose either battle, you will crumble. But when you succeed in those battles, it is a proud moment for sure, because you know it was just you in control of conquering those fears, staying composed, and sticking to your game plan.
Let's go, Tweak! Older Tweak, I feel like first day would have like rattled you, like a lot. Dropping no games to MKLeo, person that you notoriously had issues with, but today he said, "Nah, I got this." Yeah. And we look, man, you got to speak on it, dog.
I know everyone knows I'm the guy who gets tilted. So that's what I worked on. I even did some nerdy ass shit and read like sports psychology books, so.
And in my experience, Smash Bros tournaments have developed me as a person in ways I really wasn't expecting when I entered for the first time, just wanting to have some fun with a game I enjoyed playing with my friends. So I had defeated Patanox 2-0 as my first match of the tournament. Also, quick shoutouts to Eva, who was happy to record my matches that I did not get to play on the stream setup. My next match on stream was up against Ness, who plays as Kazuya. This is a character I have struggled with many times in the past, not only just in YouTube videos, but in tournaments as well. Okay, here we go. I've got him in a ledge trap. I've been ledge trapping all day. Why am I dead? Why am I dead? My first life, or stock as they call him in Super Smash Bros. He just grabbed me and kicked me off the stage, and I couldn't come back. And in my head, I was just thinking, yep, this is what you signed up for. And he's on stage teabagging. And this is one of those psychological moments where you can't lose your cool, you can't get too sad, you can't get too mad, you just need to keep playing.
Rage drive.
Oh, rage drive. Okay, never
That's
mind.
nearly there.
Oh, no, this is, Ness? Oh my gosh.
You just have to realize that they are doing this for their own confidence, to win their own psychological battles that they are having at the exact same time you are having yours. The matches were extremely close, but I used my movement to bait him into swinging first, where I punched him off the stage, which led to me getting the win.
Fuck, that's brutal.
I was now up against Eva, who is a Ness player. The first game started off close, but on my last life, she just decided she was done messing around with my silly human boxing moves and used her magical powers to kill me without me even hitting her once. Game 2 started off well though, and I was using the techniques that I had learned in my 1 week of training. And I thought I had won.
Why did
Why did that happen?
What?
When she fell out of the move that would have killed her, and then she killed me instantly. Yep. Little Mac sucks, dude. Character doesn't even work right. My moves started to work properly again, and I ended up winning the next 2 games. So the person who wins this next game will win and move on in the bracket. And just like every other match, it started off well, and I was using my techniques just right. But she brought it back. Dead even, both on our last life. This was it. The nerves start creeping up. I'm trying to relax, but even telling yourself to relax is bad because it means you're not just playing and just focusing and reacting to whatever's in front of you with no thoughts in your mind. These high pressure situations are when you are relying on that muscle memory the most. Have you done enough training for your brain to just take over and know what it needs to do? She gets a grab on me and starts hitting me off the stage, and I am freaking out because I know that this could be it. I'm trying to hold in on my controller and move my character back onto the stage because I don't want to get knocked off. But what that actually means is I'm holding into the combo more. It's not intuitive, but it is better to hold and move your character off the stage and away from the combo. But it's scary.
That's a day one looking combo right there. Forward it 3 times. 5 times.
Oh, she did it! I also could have just super armored at one point in the combo, like I was doing earlier in the exact same game. But I guess I hadn't practiced enough, and it wasn't deep enough in my muscle memory for me to do it when I was kind of freaking out a bit. So I had lost that psychological battle, and as a result, I lost that set. But it wasn't over yet. Because the way these Smash Bros tournaments work is, it is like a standard bracket where if you win, you move on. But if you lose, you drop down to the loser's bracket, where it's the same situation. If you win, you move on, and you can make it all the way up to grand finals and win the tournament from the loser's bracket. Essentially, long story short, you are playing until you lose twice. But when I saw who my opponent was next, I was not confident that I was going to make it much further. I was up against Teehee, who was playing as Shulk. One more question. What do you think his worst matchup is?
He has a lot of bad matchups. Peach is bad, Shulk is bad.
I've never seen like a raw backslash. Oh, smash out earlier. Yeah, there you go. That's dead.
Good work for Teehee for sticking to it and getting the win. I think I caught him a bit by surprise, and I won the first match.
That was a bit Ooh, that one might do it. And game 1, going to Pop It.
And then I won the second.
Pop It really pushing this, Oh, is that going to be it? Oh my god. Game 2 going to Pop It.
But then he slowly started figuring things out. And I found myself getting knocked off stage more and more. And then that was it.
Oh, running off again, getting the fair. And that's a 3-2 going to Teehee.
I was out of the tournament. I wasn't happy with this being the end of the video because obviously it was quite anticlimactic. Hello. I guess you just saw what happened. Bit annoying, obviously. Kind of not what I was hoping or expecting. I usually wouldn't be mad, but it's like, I just know it's not gonna make a good video if I just like lose. Like, what did I go, 2 wins, 2 losses? I knew I could have won them if I just played a little bit better or improved a little bit more. I went home and myself lose was surprisingly a bit painful. It's hard because watching the video back objectively and learn from it, rather than the option your brain wants to do, which is, nah, you can beat him next time, you can win, don't need to look at that, just because it wants to like ignore watching yourself lose.
Man, Pop It probably won the video might not be made here now. How I got as Little Mac at Enigma.
But this moment was really important because in real life, being able to look at your mistakes or your losses in life and be able to put your emotions to the side and learn from the moment is pretty essential. Whether it be competitive video games or competitive sports, I feel like they're really a great training ground to work on this skill and to just push yourself to become the best that you can be. It was really important for me to not get too caught up in the moment. At the end of the day, this is a video about me playing a video game. I still went out with my girlfriend, I still did things around the house, and don't get me wrong, I still did practice a bunch. But yeah, it's important to not let everything else in your life like fall apart and crumble because you're so obsessed at focusing on one problem. Hello, I am on the way to the tournament, the final tournament. I'm excited. I've been practicing a freaking lot. A cool strategy I heard about to kind of just, I don't know, sometimes you like think everything's too important or like you get too in the moment. Just while I'm driving, it's just like, look at all these other freaking cars and realize they're all just people as much as I'm a person. Like, that sounds stupid, but like, I think we forget that sometimes. Like, this person doesn't care how I do at the tournament today. This person doesn't care how I do at the tournament. Like, no one cares. But you know what I mean? Like, it's no big deal. So I'm gonna just have fun, try to win. I'm just playing a game at the end of the day. Although I felt I had improved, this tournament was going to be far more difficult than the last. It was an escape portal, which is kind of a gaming cafe slash esports tournament hub for Perth. So this tournament had 59 entrants, which is about double the entrants of the last one I entered. But it wasn't just that. The quality of opponents was way higher. The best players from Perth were there, including Luma, who is currently ranked #1 in the state.
Okay, this is not a the up smash!
So the tournament got underway, and things were going pretty well for me.
Hobbit taking 2 shots, kill show none. Make that good. Like, I think this would be... Alright, that works.
And I was now at the same position I was in at the last tournament, where I have now won 2 matches before I then went on to losing the next 2 matches. My next opponent was Jar. Now, long-time followers of the Perth Smash Bros scene would have definitely heard of him.
Game plan, get a single hit. It's not going well.
He has been playing Luigi for the last 7 years straight. And at this point, I'd been playing Little Mac for 1 week and 2 days. So I decided to get on my phone and try and find some help, try and find some strategies. But all I found was the best Luigi player in the world saying that Luigi has a big advantage versus Little Mac. I found a pro Little Mac's matchup chart saying that if you're versing Luigi, you're better off just running away and choosing a different character. And a saved match of Peanuts Little Mac versus a Luigi player where he kind of just gets bodied and loses 0-2.
Some aerials. Yeah, he's got a land KO punch. Oh no. Oh, Mac!
So, it didn't help. And to be honest, I really struggled without a game plan. Luigi's biggest weakness is when he's off stage and trying to get back, he is extremely vulnerable. And usually the game plan is to get him off stage and go out there and kill him. But with Little Mac, you cannot do that. So I was confused, and in hindsight, I think the fact that I was thinking about this while playing, trying to figure things out, led to me making more mistakes, because at one point, I literally just jumped and fell off the stage and died.
Yeah, you're the one who...
Man said I'm going down.
Which did look very funny, but didn't help me in the whole trying to win the game aspect of this.
She didn't SD with the lead, that was a...
I was gonna say.
And then game 2.
Magic Burst takes...
I did it again, just ending myself at around 58% when usually you don't lose your life until around 100%. So I really just began to focus on keeping Luigi at the ledge. I would knock him to one side, he would fly off, I would wait for him to come back, and then I would smack him again.
Get it on ledge. Against the cat.
And just like that, this acceptance of the situation meant that my head was back in the game. And I was moving around the stage well once again. I would use my movement to kind of be the counter puncher in the situation. He would do something, and then bam, I'd hit him for it.
You'd think like the boom and like...
For those who don't know, Little Mac has this meter that builds up throughout the match. Once it reaches maximum, it unlocks a super powerful move called the KO punch. And this is a one chance, one shot mum spaghetti opportunity. If you swing and you miss, it disappears. If your opponent hits you while you have it, it disappears. And this is because it is so powerful that starting around 20%, if you punch them with this move, they will evaporate. And even usually you shield to block attacks. This move, if you're shielding, it will go straight through it and kill you anyway. And it kind of shows how bad Little Mac is as a character, that he has this ridiculously powerful move, and even still, he is seen as a terrible character. So a lot of the time, you're honestly relying to at least hit this move if you want a chance to win the match. So I get the KO punch. If I land this, I win.
Oh, he's crashed back on the rolling. Oh.
And dang it, I lost it. And now I lose. So now I'm in the losers bracket. Same position I was in at the last tournament. So I look at my bracket, And I've got Jaeger next, which is terrifying. He has beat me in tournament before. He kind of beat my ass in a YouTube video, actually. He crouched underneath my kicks, dude. What is that? Oh my god, I'm supposed to be... No, do I die to that? Why? And I'm thinking I might just not play Little Mac. I might just play a better character, try and get further in the tournament. It'll probably make for a better video. I should just not play Little Mac. Little Mac sucks. I calmed down. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play Little Mac. Just commit. You've got to commit. If you're half in, half out, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna commit. Let's do this thing. So we get in there. We're both not jumping. We're not using aerials. We are just on the ground, and I'm just trying to run around. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to bait out his options. I'm trying to overwhelm him with my movement and hope that he can swing first. Because this is what I should have done versus Jar. So I'm like, I can't lose for the same reason twice. Let's stay chill. And it's working. I'm running around. I'm moving. I'm hitting him. I'm catching him off guard. It's working great. And I win game 1 and I'm like, whoosh, that is hype. And I kind of stick with the same game plan for game 2, to be honest. I'm just moving around. We're actually just having a boxing match where you're a demon half the time. But yeah, it was just a straight up match on the ground. I enjoyed the mind games of it a lot.
Not my finest fuzzy.
I had now made it into the top 8, and I was feeling an awesome mixture of like pride and satisfaction that I was able to succeed. I then had to play my good friend Matt, who goes by the tag Tam. He had just lost a match that he was supposed to win, and I think he wasn't having the best day in general, so he just wanted to have some fun and also play Little Mac against me. So honestly, we were kind of mucking around and having a good time. But before I knew it, it was 2 wins to me, 2 wins to him. Winner of this next match moves on. And I'm like, wait a second. I really want to win this right now. It would be an immensely embarrassing end to the video to lose it here. And I started losing that psychological battle. My brain was in stupid, silly, have fun mode, and I couldn't just switch it off like that. So then I started to freak out, and the game started slipping away from me. And now he has the KO punch, and I'm on the ledge, and I'm trying not to commit to anything. I'm being overly cautious now because I'm freaking out. And so I just drift to this spot on the stage where there's obviously nowhere else for me to land because I've put myself in the very corner. I'm terrified. So bam, he does it. He hits the KO punch. So then I'm like, oh, dude, okay, I need to just settle down and just play. What other option is there? Don't think, just play. Okay, I'm off stage. I need to come back. I use the side B technique. So I grab the ledge quick. Oh my god, it worked. Okay, he's off stage. He's Little Mac. He sucks. Okay, I've got the KO punch. If I hit this, I win. Shit. I hit him off stage, and as I do this, he gets the KO punch. So I know if he comes back to stage, there's a good chance it is over for me. Now, Little Mac usually has to use his side special, where he leaps sideways to do a punch if he wants any chance at making it back to the stage. But the thing is, he can only do that leaping punch one time until he touches the ground again. So I'm thinking, okay, he's probably going to use that leaping punch to come back to the stage. If I was any other character, I just run off there, hit him with my aerial attack, and he's dead. But I'm Little Mac. I don't have aerial attacks. I can't do that. My only option is to run off there with my own side special and go out there for the punch out at him. If I do it and it lands, he dies, and I win the match before I fall to my death. But if I swing and do this and I miss, then well, I just fall to my death. And I look like a silly buffoon who just did this Little Mac training video, and I lose it to my friend who's just also playing Little Mac. And the grand finale is to me just leaping off and ending my life. All of this goes through my head in about 1 second. And so this is one of those moments. Which part of your brain are you going to listen to? The part that says, if you do this, you could win? Or the fear that says, this is too unsafe, just stay on the stage? Oh. Dude, I was actually scared. It was a fun set that got real for me very quickly, but once again, I was proud of myself that I was able to pull through this situation. But things could not have gone worse when I realized that my next opponent was the #1 ranked player in the state, Luma. It's always expected for him to just win all the way to grand finals and never drop down to the loser's bracket. But he lost his match. This happens at tournaments. Things never go as you think. Now, he didn't pick his main character, but he instead picked a character he's quite proficient with as well, which is Donkey Kong. Now, this was a dirty, cheeky play because Donkey Kong is the king of hitting you off the stage sideways. He is even the only character that can grab you, pick you up, and just walk off the stage with you. So as you can probably imagine, I was a bit scared of this with Little Mac.
Oh my god, crazy. But yeah, Puppet's been strict. You're like, oh, I can't wait to verse the game. I'm like, what are you doing it? Yeah. There are like 7 back there just popped up around them. God damn, that was an empty costume. Oh! Secret recovery. Yeah, the bracket. Sorry, the quad hasn't been and I wonder if it's worth doing down smash. Like, down. But you know what's crazy? Like, he can just do all that and be like, fair. That is just... What are you... Who are you hitting? What are you doing? Pop it! Like, oh my god. That was good. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's pinch. That's it. That's so fucked.
And well, he got me. But it is what it is at this point. I accepted my loss, and I really did enjoy this process of competing with Little Mac. The thing about Smash Bros tournaments is, at the end of the day, only one person wins. Everyone else leaves as their last match being a loss. So you need to learn to deal with losing and learning from it very quickly if you're going to try and actually improve at this game. Which I think is a fantastic thing for people in this day and age of like, woo, you did it, participation trophy, you came last, yeah. Luma then went on to win the entire tournament. So I might have bit off a bit more than I could chew with this challenge, but I unfortunately literally cannot give myself any more time to practice and enter a tournament because I need to leave in 1 hour to get my wisdom teeth pulled out.
Hello, I am alive.
So there will be no more tournaments for me for a little bit. But I still had one last thing to do. Peanut, the best Little Mac player in the world, agreed to have a best of 3 match with me over Wi-Fi to see which one of us would win if we ran into each other in a tournament setting.
I'm mashing? Okay. You're mashing. Oh, your mashing's better than mine.
Oh! Yes! Let's go!
No.
He got it!
No.
Yes!
Fine. Everybody gets 1. Okay, everyone gets 1.
Oh. What do I do? Ah! Yes!
I blame my controller. You know, it's I don't know. It's just not putting in my inputs correctly. You know. Lilat? Okay.
Oh no! Oh, no.
Is this your crutch stage? Wait,
too far
I
away.
don't have a job.
Kid jump. Lol.
What if I told you that that was a misinput and you know, what if I told you that it was rigged from the start? Okay,
fine.
Oh, I didn't mean to counter. I didn't mean it. Oh. Roll in.
Ah! Okay, come on.
Damn it. Oh, I'm dead.
I actually love Lilat. Dang, well, I guess I did get that fairy tale ending in those completely legitimate matches. Make sure to head over to Peanut's YouTube channel where we did a very different first to 10 that didn't include any of those matches. In all seriousness, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far and did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it a lot. I am interested in potentially taking my channel into this kind of different format where I have some kind of epic challenge I have and I'm learning over the course of like a week or 2. So yeah, definitely let me know if you enjoyed it, and if you did, what kind of other games or gaming challenges you would want to see this format applied to. Anyways, that is all. Peace. I had to get my teeth pulled out of my freaking head.